What's going on, everybody? Master Taint here with another war recap for you from Semper Invicta. If you look at our war log here, you can see we faced another Asian clan, and these guys weren't able to hurt us too badly. You can see they actually missed a few attacks on our Town Hall 10s. And as far as Town Hall 9s go, mostly 2 stars, a couple 1 stars, and their only 3 star was against Town Hall 8. If you look at the enemy side here, you can see we were able to 2 and 3 star all the Town Hall 10s, and 2 of them were actually by Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10s. And as far as the Town Hall 9s go, we were able to 3 star absolutely every base, so really good job, everybody. So we're going to look at a few replays today. The first one here is by Stirhouse versus their number 3. This is very similar to his attack you can see in my previous replay. This guy happened to have the same base, so he tried to emulate the same attack with some subtle differences. He gets into the wall with a giant and some wall breakers and pulls him up to the top right here with a barbarian. At the same time, while that cannon is distracted, he drops in 2 wall breakers to already get him into that first wall when he needs to. Drops a CC, which is 3 barbarians, 2 witches, and 2 wizards, also known as a 2-2-3. The enemy CC is made up of a witch, there was a couple wizards, archers, and a couple loons. Nothing that his CC can't take care of. Drops in a golem, a couple wizards in behind it that are going to move into the compartment at the top here. And at the same time, he drops another golem and some wizards in behind it at the bottom. And then he drops his heroes in behind those and another witch just to add some extra distraction in the middle. Barbarian King goes in, Archer Queen comes in behind, takes out the enemy Archer Queen, the enemy Barbarian King, and gets a few of the defenses targeted on the Golem and the King, and he drops in 12 Valkyries this time from the bottom side with all those witches and wizards still behind them. Now the Valkyries don't pat the same in this attack as they did in the last one, they end up going more through the middle, so he just adjusts his spells a little bit and he's still able to take out the core without too much difficulty. 3 spells there again, Rage, Heal, and Freeze. And these Valkyries are now circling around the top and the bottom, taking out all the defenses in the core. It's very same as last time. He did drop in 2 loons on the archer tower at the top right, and same as last time, all the air traps begin focusing on the loons, but that's okay. They take out that defense. Now these wizards are going up to the top there. Now he's also got wizards coming around the bottom with his heroes. The golem is still alive, and he still has... Oh, sorry, it looks like... Oh, no, there are a couple Valkyries still alive, but not nearly as many as there were last time. Still has lots of time for cleanup. Begins dropping his last few archers around. In a second, he will pop the Archer Queen ability just to get all these defenses down, all these buildings down. On this side, the witches and wizards are still working around. There's an archer taking out the tower at the top, and this base is quickly cleaned up. So really nice job by Stirhouse. All right, and the next attack we're going to look at here is by S.Tat versus their number 4. It's a Shattered LaLoon attack. Yeah, so he begins by pulling the CC with a giant at the bottom right here. He's able to pull the whole thing out with 1 giant. And then what he does here is you can see it's got some minions, some archers, and the loon, but he brings a lightning spell, and it's only to take out the enemy witch. It's below the loons here, but he was able to figure out about where it would be. Drops his lightning spell, takes out the witch, but all the other CC is alive, but that's okay because his heroes are his main DPS squad here. He does have a couple wizards in behind just to help clean up the buildings faster, but his main squad in the bottom here is going to be his heroes, and a witch is going to distract the heroes forever, and they'll be quickly taken down by the enemy defenses. Now, the beginning of this attack doesn't go as well as he would want it to. The Archer Queen ends up taking a lot of damage here from this Archer Tower and the Expo while she's taking out the enemy CC, and he's going to have to pop her ability rather quickly. The Barbarian King, he comes down, starts busting through this wall. Luckily, it's a low-level wall, so he's able to get through it really fast, take out the Tesla, and he starts to take out the air defense, but it actually survives. Now, he was trying to take out the Expo, both air defenses, and the Inferno Tower with his heroes, and that didn't end up happening, but he is able to salvage the raid no problem. He drops in all 3 of his hounds, freezes the first Inferno Tower. Now, luckily, 2 of the Expos are set to ground, so they're not going to affect these loons or hounds very much. Freezes the second Inferno Tower once the first one dies, and these loons are free to move the rest of the base. Now, he did have some loons coming in from behind at the same time, but now he's dropped all his defenses across the board. These 2 loons down here are going to take out the mortar. The huge pack of loons is coming through. It's got a Tesla to take out. It moves over to the Expo, and then it's going to move over to the cannon at the bottom. He's got lots of pups for cleanup, and they've already begun taking out most of the base. He already has the 2-star. Luckily, this wizard tower wasn't a higher level. If it was, these loons might have died, and it might have completely changed the outcome of the raid. But luckily, it's not, and the loons survive, and now he can take out the mortar. Now the rest of the base is basically taken out by these pups, and it's free to be cleaned up. So very nice attack by S.Tat. You can see it messed up in the beginning there, but a good attacker is always able to overcome that and yeah, fix their mistakes. The next attack we're going to look at here is by Tima versus the enemy's number 8. Hopefully I'm saying that right this time. This is a hog attack against Town Hall 10, which is really cool to see. You don't see that very often. She begins by dropping in 2 golems and a few wizards in behind to clean up the funnel for her heroes, and then drops her archer queen in behind. Now her goal is going to be to clear out any possible double giant bomb locations and get as many of the defenses out on this side of the base as she can. Pulls the CC out. It ends up being some archers, a witch, a couple loons, and a wizard, and minions, sorry. Lightning spell goes down over the entire CC, gets the witch, gets all the minions, gets all the archers. There's a couple loons left, quickly taken out by the archer queen, and they couldn't really do any damage. On the right side of the base there, you can see the barbarian king is coming in and taking out the enemy archer queen, taking out some defenses on that side of the base, and then she drops in her hogs coming in from the top. Now, any possible giant bomb locations around the outside of the base, she's cleared out except for at the bottom, so she will save a heal for when he gets down there. And through the core here, that heal spell is perfect. It's keeping all these hogs healed. There is a single target Inferno Tower, which isn't going to be able to do anything against hogs because they're going to be able to get healed up before it can really damage too many of them and take it out. The last giant bomb gets popped, and now these hogs are almost free to clean up the base. There's a couple of defenses left. You can see she's dropped some minions around for cleanup. She still has a few archers to drop as soon as the defenses start going down. So now all the defenses are down. These hogs are going to start cleaning up all these skeletons, cleaning up all the outside buildings. The archer queen's in the middle here, taking out the town hall. It was really cool to see because you don't normally see people splitting their heroes that way, but she knew that she could get into the bottom right compartment there with just her barbarian king and take out the enemy archer queen, and then same at the top, have the archer queen take out all the defenses over there. So really nice hog attack by Tima versus their number 8. All right, this next attack is really cool because this is a Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10. Now, it is fairly rushed. It has some pretty low defenses, but it does have 2 level 2 Inferno Towers, which really are no joke when you do not have a free spell. He begins by dropping his hounds. He does keep 2 hounds back, so 3 went out, and a few loons in behind in a row. Now he drops the other hound on this bottom left air defense with a couple loons in behind it. And he drops some loons on the other side of the base under a rage spell. Now, as the loons are coming over to this side of the base with the other hound, he drops his level 3 hound in behind. He's only had 1 hound pop so far. Some of the CC is still alive, but it's mostly just minions. The pups will take care of those, no problem. His loons are going towards the center. He got really lucky here before they were able to get destroyed. They were able to take out this last Inferno Tower. The hounds are still all tanky on this 1 air defense. Luckily, there is no loons down there, which is going to give lots of time, going to allow lots of pups to spawn. You can easily lose an attack to time if you don't have enough pup spawning. 2 of the hounds survive here, but as it comes over towards the Wizard Tower, the splash damage from the Wizard Tower is going to be enough to get the other hound to destroy. There is still 1 hound alive, and it does survive through the entire of the raid, but that's okay because look at the number of pups he has. The enemy loons are now coming out of the CC as his heroes are going in and easily get taken out without doing too much damage to the archer queen. The archer queen's doing some cleanup. The pups are doing cleanup. There is still 1 hound still alive. All of his loons unfortunately died, but there is enough other stuff here that can clean up the base really quickly. So very nice attack by StirHut. It's always awesome to see Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10 attacks, even if they are fairly rushed. Bit of a jump cut here, but I wanted to add this one in because this is awesome. This isn't just a raid. This is the tale of King Loonidas. Now, King Loonidas is a hero. You've heard of normal loons. They do their thing. They do whatever they have to do. But King Loonidas, he's a hero among heroes. The enemy archer queen gets taken out easily by his archer queen, and then the hounds and the loons all get dropped on this side of the base. Now watch these 2 loons at the upper left here. One of them dies right away, but watch, they've already taken out 1 defense, while one of the loons dies here, and the one that survives is King Loonidas. Now he's already taken out 2 defenses. Watch as he takes out his 3rd defense here, takes out his 4th defense. King Loonidas, he's a pretty awesome guy. There's still 2 hounds tanking him. Pay sees that his King Loonidas was doing really well, drops a rage spell on him just for him because that's what he does. Now he's on his 8th defense. Here's number 9 going down. Now this is just King Loonidas doing all this damage. You know, hounds don't do very much damage. Now King Loonidas, in his final breath, he takes out 2 more defenses for a total of 11 defenses. I have never seen a hero that brave or that strong as King Loonidas. And, you know, I guess some stuff happened in the rest of the base, and like other defenses got taken out and stuff like that. Here, Archer Tower and whatever. There's some pups, but you know, who really cares about any of that because King Loonidas is dead. These guys are just avenging his death, taking out the rest of the base, but we will never forget the memory of King Loonidas. All right, everybody. Well, that's our recap for you. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Master Taint signing off, saying think smart, raid smart, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.